Adam, point on the board, happy with that?
Yeah, I think before the game I wanted to see a raise in performance and standard of performance, and the level of commitment, discipline and organisation within the tactical side. I wanted to see an improvement in that, and the boys couldn't give any more today. I think we were out on our legs at the end. It's been an intense week, mentally and physically, and there's been a lot to do, but to come away to a really tough place, and probably should have won the game in the end. It's really, really pleasing.
And when you did concede, when it got pegged back to 1-1, you didn't buckle, you stood strong, and that was what you must have called for.
I think we said before the game that if we stuck to the game plan and we were organised and disciplined, we're always going to create chances, and I think we've had 3 or 4 cleared off the line today, and to do that at a place like this is obviously very tough, and the reaction we got when we did concede a goal, and it was a great strike to be fair to the lad, was fantastic. I think everybody played a part today. The subs that came on were outstanding and made a difference. So the squad's put a real committed performance in today, and it was pleasing to watch.
Floodlights are just going out. Did you worry when that happened during the game, because you were 1-0 up at the time and anything could have happened?
It was obviously, it come at a strange time. It broke our rhythm a little bit, it broke the flow of the game a little bit, and more mentally than anything it has an impact, because you as a player your focus does go a little bit. So again, for the lads to get back on track and to get the minds back on the job in hand was really pleasing to see, and all the credit goes to the boys today for coming away from home in a tough patch in their season when there's been a change of manager. They haven't been on the best run of form. Confidence has been a little bit low, belief's been a little bit low, and to put a performance in like that and get a well-earned point, could have been more. Really, really pleased.
And it shows if you can feed Greg Smith with the ammunition, you've got a very potent weapon in the air in this division.
Definitely, I think when you play to your strengths as a team and you're organised with it, and it has to be done intelligently, it's a threat, and I think Greg could have had 2 or 3 himself today. What we've got to do now is make sure that we can keep Greg firing when he plays like that for 95 minutes. So that'll be an increase in his fitness. And then it's as a team knowing what we have to do when we can't use Greg. And we did that well today. We created a number of opportunities in free play that was nice to see. But the big thing to me was the level of performance went up massively, and we got people throwing bodies on the line. We got people going that extra yard for the mate, and that's what it's about. And if we can learn to do the ugly side like that, we're a good team in possession. We create a lot of chances. We score a lot of goals. So if we can continue to do the rubbish side, then we'll be a very good team.
And Bunny and the lads managed to get a point at Stalybridge, and you and the lads have obviously come here today and got a point. Is it now the case of, right, let's bring on the home games and try and get the 3 points?
I've been in the game a long time, and I've always been a massive believer that if you can get on the road and put things on the board, points on the board, and take care of business at home, ultimately you become a successful team. To come away, especially to a place like this where they've got a big following behind them, it can be intimidating for the players, but we stood strong today, and everybody involved in it, the people that weren't even in the squad, the subs that didn't get on, the staff. It was a real warrior performance today, and when it did get tough, we got tougher, which is what we need to see. And like you say, we took one on the nose today, and in previous weeks when they have conceded, we buckled, and it's been the next one and the next one today. Good strike from their lad, but we come out fighting again, and we probably could have nicked a couple of goals at the other end.